Hello and welcome to today's chair yoga sequence. You can do this sequence with us with only a chair. I have mine on my yoga mat just to keep it from sliding around, but if your chair isn't going to slide around, you don't need a mat. As always, please listen to your body and make modifications as you need. This sequence should be pretty beginner friendly, but as always, listen to your own body more than you're listening to me. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and begin. So we'll begin sitting on the chair with your feet flat on the ground. Ankles can be together or about shoulder width apart. Go ahead and roll the shoulders back. Feel your shoulders press away from your ears. And we're going to go ahead and connect the breath to some simple arm movements. Sweeping the arms up on an inhale and exhaling to bring the hands down to the center of your chest. Inhaling in through your nostrils and exhaling out through your nostrils. As we move and breathe, see if you can make an ocean sound with each exhale. Feeling the breath flow through the back of the throat and hearing it like the sound of the ocean with each exhale. Let your spine grow long. As your arms sweep up, keep the shoulders down, lower belly lifted. And last one. Very good. We're going to go ahead and lift the arms straight up overhead. You can either just hold on to your hands like this, or if you want to interlace, turn your palms facing up and extend your palms up toward the ceiling, whatever way is comfortable for you. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Feel the crown of your head pulling up to the ceiling. Grow tall through your arms, even while keeping the shoulders down, lower belly lifted, and breathe. And we'll gently bend from side to side. We'll do one more on each side. Good. Release your arms and slowly bring them down to your side. We're going to do a gentle twist, so putting one hand on the center of your heart, extending the other out to the side, and we're going to inhale and twist to the back, and exhale. Come forward and switch arms. Inhaling to go the other direction, exhaling to come forward. Make this twist gentle. We're just warming up. Inhaling as you twist back and exhaling to come back to center. We'll do one more on each side. Good. Bringing your hands to your knees, we'll do a little cat-cow, bringing the chest forward and pulling up, lifting your chin on an inhale, and on an exhale, dropping your chin, pulling your belly to your spine. Move with the breath, pulling the chest forward, lifting the chin with each inhale, and exhaling to round back. Good. Come back to neutral spine. We're going to do a little bit of an ankle roll and lift the opposite arm as leg. So we're going to straighten the left leg, raise the right arm, and do some gentle ankle rolls on that left leg. Making sure to go both directions. Pulling your fingertips up to the ceiling while keeping your shoulders down. Good. And then we'll switch sides, lifting the left arm, extending the right foot, and beginning to circle the leg. You can lift this leg high or you can keep it down low. Make sure you circle in both directions. Good. I'm going to move through a little bit of a hip flow, kind of a hip opener. We're going to start with your hands together on at your chest, and on an inhale, you're going to lift your arms up and lift your right knee. Inhale up, exhale, we're going to cactus the arms, open to the right, inhaling to bring it back to center, exhaling to lower. Now we'll switch sides, lifting the left leg, the arms, inhale, exhale to cactus the arms, pull your shoulder blades together, open the hip, inhale to bring it back to center, exhale to lower. You can keep moving with your breath. You can lift that knee up as high as feels comfortable. Rising with the inhale, opening with the exhale, rising with the inhale, and lowering. We'll do one more on each side. Keep that crown of your head pulling up. Don't let your back round. Very good. All right, you can keep your chair as it is. I'm going to turn it just so you can see me a little bit better. And come forward on your chair, creating a nice, long, tall spine. You're going to straighten the right foot, pull your toes towards your nose. You can put your hands on your hips and then hinge at the hips. Just going to fold forward as far as you can with a nice flat back. Feel your spine grow taller with each inhale. And let go just a little with each exhale, just as far as your body feels comfortable. That left heel should be sticking to the ground. Right toe is pulling back towards your chin. And go ahead and come up, and we'll switch. So we'll extend the left foot, flexing the left foot, pressing the right heel into the ground, pulling in nice and long through the spine, and hinging at the hips. We'll fold forward as far as we can with a nice straight spine. Again, feel the crown of your head lengthening on each inhale and allowing yourself to soften a little on each exhale. feet together, and we're going to go ahead and come to standing. So now you can turn your chair so that the back of the chair is facing you, and start with your feet about a foot or so away from the chair, your hands resting on the back of the chair. Hold on to the chair with your right arm and grab your left foot with your left hand. So you can feel a little bit of a quad stretch here, and you're welcome to stay right here. If you'd like to move into a little bit of a preparatory dancer's pose, you can start to lean forward, pulling the foot away from your body, pulling your chest forward, and keeping your hips in line. Take a couple breaths here. Good. And release. Now we'll rest the left hand on the chair, lift the right foot up, grab a hold of it with the right hand, and you can stay right here in a nice quad stretch, or if you'd like to go into a different variation, you can lift the heel up and pull it away from you. Keep the right hip down, bring the chest forward, creating a little bit of a back bend. Continue to breathe. Let's do 2 more breaths. Very good. All right, turning the chair around, we're going to move into a standing gate pose. So standing a couple feet away from the chair, you can use your arm to support your leg if you want. You're going to lift that leg up and place it on your chair. You're going to point that left toe and turn those toes to face the left. Right toes are pointing directly forward. You can allow your left arm to rest gently on your leg, lean to the left, bring the right arm up overhead, and extend. Just like in triangle pose and warrior 2 and extended side angle, we're going to rotate the chest toward the ceiling. Should feel a nice stretch through your right side. Hips should be open, facing the front. Do 1 more breath here and come to stand. You can just flip around if you'd like. I'm going to move my chair and bring the other foot up. Again, stand about 2 feet from your mat with your left toes pointing forward. Put your right leg up on the chair. Extend it, pointing that toe. Both hips straight forward. The right arm can move down your leg while the left arm reaches overhead. Turn your chest to reach up toward the ceiling. And breathe. One more breath. Good. And come to stand. And release that foot. And we'll go ahead and move into a half moon with a chair. So for the half moon, you're going to have your left toes facing forward, and then your left arm is going to reach for the chair, and then the right foot extends straight out. The right arm floats up overhead, and if you'd like, you can try to come down onto your elbow onto the chair to get a little bit more of a 90-degree, or a parallel, I guess, with between the crown of your head and your extended foot. Or you can keep it higher, or you can even hold on to the back of your chair and just lift a little bit. So just find the variation of half moon that works for you, keeping both hips facing forward. One more breath on this side. And we'll come to stand, and we'll flip around and do the other side. So right toes facing forward, right arm reaches for the chair. You can reach for the top or the seat. Left leg floats up overhead. Left arm floats up toward the ceiling. And again, you can stay in this higher variation here, or even with your hand on the taller part of the chair, or if you want to try to work your elbow toward the chair to try to create more of that parallel line with your body. You can do whatever variation is going to work best for you today. Try to keep that supporting foot pressing down into the mat. Good. And come back up to stand. Very good. All right, we're going to do a lunge before we do a little bit of breath work at the end here. So you have two variations for your lunge. The first one, you can put one foot up on the chair and bring the hips forward. The other option would be to flip your chair around and stay up on the back of the chair. So either variation is just fine. Either way, pull both hips forward. Feel that length through the spine. I'll show this side, or this variation on this side, and the other on the other side. Make sure that your right knee is not extending past, or whatever leg is bent, is not extending past that heel. Just want to protect your knee. Take a couple breaths on this side. And go ahead and switch. So I'm going to show you the other variation now. You can stick with the one you were doing. And this one, we'll put one foot up on the chair. And again, you don't want to let the knee go past the ankle. And put your hands on your hips if you're going with this variation, and pull both of your hips facing forward. Remember to keep the spine long, lower belly hugging in, both hips square to the front. And we'll come back into a seated position. You can bring your legs out to the side, and you can fold forward however far is comfortable for you. So if you just want to stay up here, you can. If you want to allow your elbows to rest on the inside of your leg, you can. Or if you'd like to, you can let your hands walk forward and drop your chin, let your chest fall forward. Press both feet flat into the ground. And gently shake your head yes and no, releasing maybe just a little bit more tension in your neck. And if your hands are on the ground, we'll go ahead and walk them forward and come up to sit. And bring your knees together. And if you'd like to, you can close your eyes for a moment. You're always welcome to keep them open. Again, feel the crown of the head pulling up, lower belly lifting, shoulders down away from your ears. And you can take a moment to rub your hands together, feeling the warmth that's created between your hands, hearing the sound that it makes as they rub together. And if it feels all right today, you can take your hands and place them over your eyes. And as you do so, see if you can soften and relax the muscles in your face. Relaxing your forehead, relaxing your cheeks, releasing your jaw. Noticing if you're carrying any tension in your face today, and seeing if you can release just a little bit on each exhale. And you can return to that ocean sounding breath. Hearing each inhale and each exhale. Good. You can bring your hands back to your legs. You can slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for today's chair yoga session. Look forward to practicing again with you soon.